Hello, wise women. I want to talk about yoga for just a few minutes here, because sometimes we have this impression that we have to practice yoga on our mat. We have to roll out the mat. We have to get all of our props together. We have to be present for maybe 30 minutes of rigorous yoga. Not that that's a bad thing, but sometimes when we get in that particular mindset of it's expected of me, I need to do this, we lose sight of what yoga is all about in our lives. So, I invite you to think about yoga in a very personal way for yourself. Don't think of it as a competitive sport. Don't think of it as something I just gotta do. It's expected of me. Kamari expects me to get on that yoga mat. Sure, I would love for you to practice yoga and to strengthen your body and strengthen your core and build greater stability. Because yoga is really about what you take from the mat into your life. I have always seen yoga as a lifetime practice. Every day, every moment can be a practice of yoga. So what do I mean by that? You don't always have to roll out your yoga mat. You don't have to go scrambling looking for your props and none of that. Yoga is an intentional way of life, of living your life. It's about thinking about our posture when we're washing dishes at the sink. It's about being very mindful as we cook, as we prepare our meals, and as we sit to eat our meals, slowly and with intention. Many of you have asked me about mindfulness meditation. We'll talk about that at some point too. But being mindful in your daily practice is really what yoga is all about. When you do roll out your yoga mat, it should be symbolic of how you live your life. When I roll out my yoga mat and I begin my practice, for me, it's a reflection of what I'm bringing with me from my life. So if I need to let go of tension, let go of those busy thoughts and all that overthinking of, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I need to make another list, oh my gosh, I'm late for this, I'm late for that. I take that with me and surrender it to the mat. But it doesn't have to be the yoga mat. You can surrender that way of thinking and that busyness that's going on all the time inside you. Maybe even the anxiety and the sadness and the grief that you bring with you to the Wise Women Warrior Program. All of that can be practiced on the mat and off the mat. That is what yoga is all about. The word yoga is union, mind and body, this union, this connection, this yoking together of our life. I hope that helps a little bit in understanding yoga. It's why I believe it supports so many passages in our life as we age. So many hardships and challenges, but also being present for the joyfulness and the happiness and building that attitude of gratitude that's so important in our lives. So I invite you to practice yoga on your yoga mat or off your yoga mat. It's all yoga.